Just don't. Yeah. Dude,
Welcome back to Cutting Stems. I mean, we look so.
Look how cute we look.
I gotta be honest, this
so
set
official. It's
is
unbelievable.
actually incredible how good this set looks.
I can't get enough of us.
We're gonna have to actually really try hard to not look at ourselves.
Okay.
I
all
can't.
right.
Because
Like,
I know
all
we
right.
look really good, but the
It's
TV is
impossible.
just not.
It's
All right.
We gotta look at the camera.
Okay.
Impossible. But
However-
we'll try our hardest.
What a beautiful, I mean, this
That's
ocean.
That's a giant. That's the ocean. It's not
It's
a TV.
incredible.
beach.
It's
I feel
incredible.
like the beach on a loop.
We're having a moment.
We are.
Look
Oh,
at-
on the beach.
You guys,
Yeah.
you guys
The
look like
beach
you were
and-
together on the beach. Like
We
you
look
are
like a
there.
retired couple
Yeah.
on the beach.
This
Yeah,
is
you do.
nice.
No sexual relations,
I
just
wouldn't
a
even say
strictly
retired
domestic.
Trent.
Yeah.
No.
I would've
Seriously.
no sexual
Seriously.
relations.
Nothing.
I would have gone with like.
I feel
Seriously, Trent.
nothing.
I would have
No
gone with like
sexual
siblings
relations.
on vacation that like make your parents
Yeah,
match.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking like a long gone married couple who they don't even sleep in the same bed, but they're going on vacation together.
Trent,
What a scenario.
Seriously, no fucking
Just
sex. Not a
nothing.
single bit of sex.
Shout out to Balls Beachwear. That's what these
Yep.
are. These shirts are
Get your
amazing.
balls beachwear.
Good
Yeah.
shots.
Great for a cover up.
Also,
Gorgeous.
shout out to Owens because here we are. Look at how amazing they made this set for us. They have a brand new cocktail drink that is a sparkling margarita mix.
Put it in there.
Time to
Sparkling
pour.
margarita mix. Incredible.
I love bubbles.
Just
Yes.
add
Yeah.
tequila,
Very good.
mezcal if you like mezcal.
Friend, you and I are bubble girls.
very
We
good.
are.
I feel like we both like bubbles. Loving
There is
loving this.
nothing
Spot on.
better than the feeling of a carbonated drink entering down your throat.
No better feeling.
No,
No better
feeling.
feeling.
Zero in the
You
world.
right,
No
girl.
better
You
feeling.
right, you right.
Yep.
So if you want to drink along with us, make sure you go to Amazon. You can get your Owens mixers there. You can get your sparkling margarita mixes.
Woo!
Paradise. We're here. It's time. How are we feeling? What did we think? Episode 1. Everybody coupled up real quick.
Personally, I'm grateful. Katie's season was fine. I'm glad we're past it, and I'm really happy that we're in Paradise. A lot of couples already, like you're saying.
Yep.
Early on, a lot of couples. A lot of making out.
A lot of couples. Am I alone in thinking that a lot of things happened, but absolutely nothing happened at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
that's right.
I
It
feel like
very much
almost
is set
nothing
up.
happened, but a lot of things have happened somehow.
More things happened in the 3-minute coming attractions at the end of the episode than in the other 1 hour and 57 minutes that we watched.
You
are
could just tell that a lot is going to happen.
Correct.
Yes.
It's a lot of build up. I like the people that are on this season. There's nobody where I'm like even Coochie Monster. I didn't even call her Coochie Monster once tonight until now because she really didn't bother me that much. And she looked great. Her blonde hair looks
yeah.
really
She
good.
looks great.
It looks
And
really
I'll
good.
hand up admit the blonde hair looks way better.
Looks
I'm
amazing.
feeling
She looks
positive
great.
about
It's
her.
amazing.
She
And
looked
I
great.
forgot we named her Coochie Monster
So
until
did
just
I.
now. I was
Until
like,
I
oh
started
shit,
speaking,
Coochie Monster.
I was
yeah.
like, oh, that's almost seems
that-
disrespectful
yeah,
tonight.
That
she
is
seems
the
to be
power of
fine.
Paradise.
Yes.
Really
That
is.
you do kind of give everyone a blank slate.
Yeah.
Except
Yes.
for Carl.
No, I'm giving
Except
Carl
for
a blank
I'm
slate.
not
Really?
giving
Carl
Carl
gets a blank slate?
I feel like
Yeah.
it's too soon.
No.
Too soon.
Well,
This is the thing. Carl already in 2 seconds reminded me why I did not like him. Like
Yeah.
Victoria came in, blonde hair, the goddess thing, whatever. It's
Yeah.
fine. That's her shtick. It didn't bother me as much. Carl already hated it.
No,
Hated it.
I remember saying during the last season that he was on, like, I don't like Carl in this setting, but I am going to like him on Paradise because he's an agent of chaos. Like, I just don't know what's going on. He stepped into the water with his shoes and he goes, oh, don't worry, they're waterproof. No, they're actually not. And he just starts talking and he starts lying. And I just really like him in the Paradise setting.
I predict he goes home the first time the women give out roses.
I think
Yeah.
you're 100% correct because we saw in that preview, which by the way gave away almost the entire season. Like I feel like we saw every relationship that was potentially
So many
happening.
different people kissing
So
different
many
people.
different
Like the
people
same
kissing.
people kissing
Yes, like it was
different
just
people.
a
I
like
think
a
that's the way it
rotunda
should
of
be, though.
kisses,
Yeah.
like just this whole thing. But I did not see Carl kissing a single bitch. Like I don't know if you guys.
No, I-
like,
that's what I'm saying.
not
Did not
one,
see him
not
in
even a little,
any of those.
not even a peck.
Nope.
Nothing.
I was
Carl.
saying I hope
Nothing.
Carl and Victoria get together. I think that'd be a match made in heaven. Just a chaotic match made in heaven.
What would they even talk about, Carl and
That's what I want to see.
Probably everything.
Right, they're
honestly.
just
Like, I almost feel like they would have good conversations.
Right, like
You might be
Carl
right.
just talks and talks and talks, and Victoria could do the same thing. It's not gonna happen, but I'd like to see it.
Yeah.
What seemed to be the center of this episode was Grocery Store Joe. Did not expect that. I kind of thought Grocery Store Joe was going to come in, side character. We were all going to feel, sad about Kendall, but that he was going to move on. Mm-hmm. Major talking point of this entire episode was him being like, I feel like I'm ready to date, and then getting to Paradise and being like, was it maybe too soon?
Yeah, like, shit, oh no, am I actually ready to date?
Yeah.
That was interesting. I feel like it's rare that we see anybody question their decision to go on any of these shows. Like, I feel like a lot of the time, like women and men, depending on the Bachelor or Bachelorette, they'll always come in and they'll like insist on the fact that they are ready for this relationship, despite the fact they broke up with their significant other 6 months ago, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They're super ready. I think Joe might be the first person to be honest about the fact that maybe he's not quite over Kendall.
How long have they been broken up?
It's a good question. I think 2 years.
2 years?
The whole time? 2 years, you think?
Wow.
I
think I would have said
they've easily been broken up all of 2020.
Yes.
Easily. Like, they were for sure broke up pre-pandemic. So
boy, I just missed that.
I believe it's been, so they said, or Joey said, that it had been 2 years, and they both felt like it was appropriate to start dating again.
What would you like to say about Grocery Store Joe?
Grocery Store
You had a
Joe.
lot to say during the episode.
I'm literally horny for Grocery Store Joe.
So horny for him.
I couldn't stop. I was so smitten with Grocery Store Joe. Everything he did.
To shush her.
She did. She was like, somebody asked, did you hear that? Frank goes, no, I didn't. She was referring to me. I couldn't shut up about Grocery Store Joe. I don't know. There's been, I can count on less than one hand, the amount of times I've been really smitten with somebody on this show. You know, I'm not usually swept off my feet. For some reason, tonight, what?
It's just,
I don't know.
So
You
he
like
was extra cute
it's just
He was.
unbelievable. You just like got bit by the love bug.
I don't know what is it
happens.
about Grocery Store Joe that's got you so smitten?
Describe him, yeah. What do you think?
We know it's the back muscles.
His back.
Yes, his back
I'm a big
muscles.
fan of his back and his body as a whole. I really like.
Okay.
I like his teeth. I really like his hair. I like the light eyes with his hair. He had a little sunburn going on. Great smile. Somebody tweeted that he looked like a poor man's Vinny Chase. And like, I love Vinny Chase. So it all made sense. I was like, oh my God, it really does look like Vincent Chase. This is all coming together. And like, he's like so shy. That's usually not really my type. Not like shy.
That's not your deal.
I don't even know if I have a type at this point, but I don't know.
Your type might be Grocery Store Joe.
I'm blushing talking about Grocery Store Joe right now, but listen.
This is the thing, her type isn't Grocery Store Joe because Brendan came down looking fabulous.
Amazing.
Very attractive.
So cute.
And on paper, if you were to list the same things, very similar to Grocery Store Joe. Dark hair, light eyes, great teeth, nice smile, nice body. Very similar to Grocery Store Joe. Rhea was like, he's not hot. No.
It's the awkwardness of Grocery Store Joe that really is just like, that's it.
Like he's like humble and sweet and like, I'm sure if he'll find love. Like, that's what you like. You're like, oh, baby, I'll love you all day. That's what you like. That's what you like.
I don't know, because obviously Brendan is hot, right? On paper, he is hot, but I didn't feel sexually attracted to Brendan, even though you all were like, he's hotter than Grocery Store Joe. I still wanted to bang Grocery Store Joe more.
All right, question for you right now.
Yeah.
Would you, as a fellow, around the same age, switch places with Serena P right now?
Oh,
See,
yeah,
that's where I'm like,
35.
I'm not into that.
Into the age.
Like,
difference.
like Grocery
Store Go.
Grocery Store Go.
Grocery Store
Store Joe is good for me to look at from afar. I like to be smitten with Grocery Store Joe. I don't actually want to date Grocery Store Joe because he's 35 years old.
Yeah.
And I'm 24.
Dude.
And I feel like we are on different paths in life right now. Or maybe not. Maybe I almost feel like he's at the same maturity level as me. He couldn't settle down with Kendall. Who really knows? But just being 35, it's like you've just had a lot more life experience than I have.
Yep.
10 plus years.
I think these guys, some of them need to lie about their ages. 35.
Serena was floored.
Serena, Grocery Store Joe should have said he was like 31, and Kenny should have said 27. Like Kenny admitting that he was 40 years old, and that's fine. You age and you become 40 at some point. But he doesn't look 40, and telling people on the beach that he's 40, that's just probably going to be a no-go for 99% of the people on that beach.
Can I just say one more thing about Grocery Store Joe?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Please do.
The thing about Grocery Store Joe versus Brendan is like, Brendan's coming in like, hey guy, like he like knows he's hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's aware. He like
Grocery
really
Store
Does he
Joe's
know
very
he's hot, though?
self-deprecating.
like he
Do-
like cares.
That's true.
I feel like Brendan like is looking in the mirror a bunch of times before he leaves the house.
Yes, he like
he
works
knows
out.
he's well
he
groomed.
wants to be good looking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whereas Grocery Store Joe is like self-deprecating and like a little not awkward, but like he doesn't
a little
know
awkward.
how
He doesn't know he's
hot
hot.
he is.
There is nothing hotter in a guy than a guy who does not,
Does
who
not
is
know
hot and
they're
doesn't
hot.
know he's hot.
Yeah.
Well, that's like what I said to you. I said Grocery Store Joe is like the other Tucker, like
Yep.
to his Vinny Chase. Like if
Yep.
Vinny Chase and him were brothers, like he would be the Dan Humphrey to
Yep.
his
Jesse Metcalf.
Jesse Metcalf.
Yeah,
Like, that
and
would
when
be-
you're like, you're really hot, and they're like, what?
yeah, and they're like, and they're like,
Huh?
oh, stop it.
Me?
But I will
It
say
just
this
becomes hotter.
about Joe. We love him, obviously. He seems so like, whatever. He's 35 years old. Bitches have definitely told him, like, you're hot, unexpected. He knows
And
he's
he's definitely,
hot,
like, seen
and now
a
he's
mirror.
playing it. Like,
Yeah.
he's learned.
Like
Yes.
it's not like
He's
he
learned.
doesn't know what he looks
He's
like.
old enough to, at
He's
this point,
definitely
have
seen a
learned
mirror.
that he
Is
gives
an
off the
attractive
vibe
man.
of, like, I'm hot, but I act like I don't know it, and girls like that. So he plays that angle, I think. Like, I think that he is so cute. I think he's super genuine. He's a Midwest guy, like, cool. But I do think he knows a little bit that he's,
Right.
like, sexy and cute.
Yes,
You know?
but there
He's
are
Italian,
people that
right?
yes. There are people that clearly
And
knock
Okay,
him
it's
down
like-
a few
it's like,
pegs.
all right, you can
Like,
meet my
Cody
family,
was
that's
like,
great.
hey, could you maybe like not show up in gym shorts and like a t-shirt? Like,
Right.
he said that he wanted to get a haircut. He didn't go get the haircut. So yeah, all those things add up. But let's move on to Kenny. He showed up naked. Do we all think he was actually naked?
No.
No.
No, there's no shot, right?
I don't
You
actually think
said
that's
it 'cause of
legal.
the mic.
And I don't think that's legal.
Yeah.
I just think that the
he can't just
way
walk into the
that
room naked with his
everyone
dick out.
reacted,
It must have been
like it would be so jarring if you're
Here's
on the
what I
beach
think.
and Kenny came down with his dick out.
Exactly.
That those reactions from those women would not have been like, "Oh, hi,
Yeah.
nice to meet you."
Which is
Like
exactly
you'd be
what-
like, "Oh, put your penis away."
right.
Which, like
right.
you said, like that's illegal. Probably it definitely is. It definitely
Yep.
is illegal. You can't just like walk into a room full of people with your dick out
And put it on
without
TV.
consent. Like that's kind of crazy.
Yep.
My guess is that he probably had one of those like tan thongs on.
Yeah.
He
Right.
probably came in with like a tan
Right.
thong. Like his ass is probably out. His dick maybe is covered a little bit, but like so much so to the point where the girls were like. They were, yes, clutch my pearls, but they also were like, here, take my sarong, take my
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
They're being silly. So clearly he's like slightly exposed, but there's no way his whole like penis and balls were
No shot.
out on display.
Zero.
There's just no way.
How
There's
does
Zero
a
shot.
man's penis and balls fit into one of those thongs anyway?
I don't know. I would like to know. I would like to know.
I
I'm
would
not
also
quite
like
sure.
to know. So let's bring one up.
Who's got it? Noah?
Producer
Trent, there's
no.
actually
Okay, yeah.
there's actually a changing room.
Here we go. All right.
Oh, I'm gonna drop my mic.
It would be a very different show if I had
Oh
done
man.
Oh my
To be
god!
honest, if we
I
had
wish.
the technology, we could have had Trent come out like Kenny too.
That would have been
Oh, I
so
wish.
good.
Oh yeah, I wish I could stand right there and they have a black
Black
box.
box.
Yeah.
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 But I'm just wearing this.
But you're just
Yeah.
yep.
But you could also be photoshopped. You could wear like an all green shirt and be photoshopped on the top as well, like abs.
I mean, I would love to have Kenny's body. That'd be great.
his whole thing.
Kenny,
just jacked.
See, it's
Florida.
almost like
Are you guys talking about Grocery Store Joe again?
oh no, oh we can't.
No.
I like. There's something about grocery store Joe's body versus Kenny's body. You know how chiseled Kenny is?
Yeah.
It's almost a little much.
No, the thing
No, he's
about
more
Whereas-
attainable. He's more
whereas
realistic.
Joe is like-
Joe is.
it's like hidden. It's like,
Well,
oh my god, it's there, but
You're
it's
like, oh, you're
not
so cute,
there.
and your body's kind of decent.
Like,
what
no,
a
like,
surprise!
Your body's
like,
hot, but
Kenny-
not
Yeah.
intimidatingly
what
hot.
what
Yes.
Kenny's body tells me is that is all he cares about.
Yes.
That's the only
Right,
thing
well,
he
he did say
focuses
he's in the
on.
best shape of his life.
Right, he's in the gym
Clearly
for 4 hours a
wanted
day.
to
He
highlight
doesn't
that.
eat a carb or sugar.
Yeah.
Like he would be a nightmare to go out to dinner with.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Grocery Store
into that.
Joe, he's cooking. He looks great,
Yeah.
but he'll eat a piece of bread.
He's working at the
Yes.
grocery
He loves
store.
pizza.
He loves pizza.
Loves
Easy.
pizza.
Kenny,
loves
Kenny
pizza.
doesn't even know what pizza is.
Yeah.
No.
Grocery Store Joe does.
Kenny is also in this age conversation, though, because, like we said, he is 40, and he sat down with Mari, and Mari, was like, I'm 25, and he's like, oh, fuck, I'm 40.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, but I like older men. I've dated older men. How the oldest you dated? 15 years. 40.
Perfect.
And
Yeah.
Kenny's like, oh, nice.
Cool. Do you
Oh,
guys
cool.
think-
15 years, we're in good
Yeah.
shape.
Do you
I'm
guys
in.
think that he should have? I mean, I personally am always wanting to know how old the person is that I'm dating, just for like point of reference. I don't necessarily care so much unless they're like 70 or something. then I don't.
That's where
I
you
gotta
cut it out?
know.
So,
Yeah.
but when you're,
I mean, not
when
probably
you're,
like 50,
when you're
like-
Kenny and you're 40 and you're going on a show where there's like 23-year-old girls,
You feel like you have to have
clearly
that
have to have
conversation.
that. Has to be the first thing you ask.
Because I feel like
how
almost,
old are you?
I think you're definitely right. I feel like it's almost awkward though. It makes it more awkward because he has to go in telling everyone like, hey, by the way, I know you're like 22. I'm 40. Like I feel like it kind of takes away from him. Like if he didn't have to go in and tell everybody how old he was, like he's hot, he's kind of cool.
Certainly
he's got,
takes
like,
away
a cool,
from the
like
love
an interesting
story idea.
background. Yes.
Yep.
And I feel like more people would like him more if he didn't come in and be like, hey, girl, like I'm 40. Like what's
Yeah.
up? Like
That's
it's
why
not
he
that-
should
it's
have
not that
lied.
40's
Yeah.
so old.
Yeah,
it's
but
just,
we
it's
already
just
No,
knew
20
you
years
he
older
can't
than these
was
other
40.
girls.
Like
If-
that was the whole thing with Claire. Was like he's
Right.
age appropriate for Claire.
I did not remember
Right.
him being 39 or 40 when he was on the
Yeah.
show. I really do not
If
remember
me
that.
and Kenny were laying on the bed and all of a sudden he was like 40, I would say, "What up, Dad? Can you give me some advice for the rest of the show? Because there is no way this is going to work out between
Yeah,
each
Like
that
other."
is
who-
true, yeah.
I'm not an older
But what if
guy
you dated
person.
a little bit for like several days and you were really into him and you were so sweet and he's like hot and cool and whatever, and then he's like, by the way, like I'm 40. What would you do at
Do
that
you see
point?
my face right now? I'd be like,
Maybe
"You're
you do
fi-
look disgusting.
I'm like,
yeah.
"You're 40."
Are there-
I don't know. It just
What-
I
are there
Weirdly, a
can't.
barrier I can't get past
Me either.
I don't know
cannot.
what it is.
It's,
Can't.
and it's because we have a good relationship with our fathers.
Are there are there
Honestly,
age
though,
appropriate
honestly.
women on this show for Kenny? What's the
I don't know if
oldest?
there are.
You know what
No.
I mean? Like he might.
Love you, Dad.
Yeah,
I love my dad.
That's huge. That's huge. I'd
Sue
also-
me. Love my dad.
I'd also like to say that I love my father as well.
I also love my
All right,
dad.
let's all
Yeah,
take the
dad's
opportunity.
bullshit.
If you don't, you
Love my
don't.
dad.
But
Yeah.
Oh,
Great
God.
he's
relationship with
just.
my
I
dad.
don't think. I think all the girls on the show so far are 23 to 26. Like
Yeah.
I don't know
like,
if it's gonna work
it
for
was
anybody.
Natasha who was like, "Oh, I'm 33," and he was like, "Oh, 33. All
You're
right,
like, oh,
we're
damn,
getting closer. Okay."
Like, even still a decade younger. Like that's
Yeah,
crazy
I
to
know.
me. Like,
It's just so
It
old.
is, but right off the bat, I think Abigail and Noah seemed like they were going to be a couple. They went after each other immediately. Noah was like, "I'm interested in Abigail." Abigail was like, "I'm interested in Noah." They got the first date. Do we think that this could possibly work? Abigail seemed a little hesitant, but they did kiss on
What
the
was
date.
their disagreement on during the date? Was
It
it
was
about
the-
moving fast or slow?
Yeah.
It was yes. It
kind
was
of,
like
yes.
Abigail was saying like I friend zone guys quickly. That was her thing, and he was like, oh, and she just has like a hard time liking guys or like saying I love you or getting involved. She like quickly writes people off. Which
Okay.
I think that Noah's reaction to that was not bad necessarily. I think he reacted in the way that anybody else would react, but it also didn't look good. Like I
Right.
thought that they were going to be a good couple for sure. Then I saw that, I was like, oh damn. Noah seems pretty discouraged now that Abigail's like, yeah, I friend zone quick. He's like, oh shit, really trying to
Not,
try that
not
hard.
really what you want to hear though.
No, definitely not.
Like-
Like, here. Definitely not.
You're probably
That
gonna
was
get
a weird
friend
thing for her to
zoned.
say, I think, right off the bat like that. But I guess it's true. I mean, why not divulge?
Hmm.
Hmm.
That would scare me. I'd be scared of that.
That's
I
what I
know.
mean,
I
right?
would
Like,
not
what do you
have.
think?
I would not have paired Abigail and Noah. Like if I was looking at all their, the cast photos, I don't think I would have paired those two together. But
Neither.
seeing them on the date feels like potentially there is a chance there. What I also sneaky liked more than I thought I would was Tajwan and Trey.
No.
Even though she went on a date
No.
with Trey's
No.
uncle.
Trey.
And
Don't
then
care.
started
That's you.
comparing.
That's you that
To
loves
the
that,
uncle.
Fran.
I think they make a good couple. I think we just gotta forget about the uncle.
What,
Just-
How do you
how are
forget
we gonna
about it?
forget when they
How?
go
Date.
to they go to a
One
family
date.
function? It's like, oh,
Yes.
there's Tim, the guy that you dated before me or made out with or did whatever with. Like, no.
Because they definitely at least.
But
like,
if it doesn't bother
kissed
Trey,
goodbye.
then should it bother us?
Yes.
Okay, you're right, Fran.
So,
you're right. You're
Fran,
right.
I actually want to take your side on this one.
No.
I
The
think.
table is split.
No.
Yeah, say, excuse me.
And you know what? I stand
Yeah.
with you.
Thank you.
Also, I'd like to point out every single time we do Cutting Stems, I got the YouTube comments in front of me, and the whole time they're just like, Rhea's so smashed, she's so drunk, and I'm just not, ever. Like, I'm sober, but anyways.
I also happened to catch the TV clip where when you just said, "I'm not," your shirt came
I know,
down.
I know. 'cause
I'm
like,
fine.
can everyone back me up here? Besides my
No,
arms
no,
right now?
getting back-
Nothing.
yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. You're
Anyways,
good. You're good.
I stand with you because
Thank you.
I think if Trey and his uncle can both get past this,
Yeah.
then everyone around them needs to also get past it. But
This
I
uncle
understand
could be a
we,
best friend.
we can all have
Sure.
opinions. We can have opinions on it.
Sure.
But we can't stand
some
in
people
the way
have
of a
young.
love
Some
story.
people have really young uncles.
My opinion My opinion is that Trey's uncle should be on the show.
Yes.
Bring him down the
Yes.
stairs, have him fight over Tajwan, and that's how you settle it.
At least call her on the phone. Fucking FaceTime. Everybody's making FaceTimes happen all over the place in other shows I'm watching. I think that might be like FYI Island or something.
These people don't have their phones.
You're right. Sorry, I'm mixing up my shows. FaceTime the uncle and be like, hey man, like Trey's gotta call his uncle and be like, listen, I know you went on a date with this girl, like I'm dating her right now on this show. What happened? Like, did you guys make out?
This
Like,
is
what
the
happened? You
thing.
need to know the truth.
I'm convinced that they spoke about it beforehand because the way that she walked in and the way he greeted her, they were like, look at you, like, speak of the devil.
Yeah.
They had like a little inside joke already, which made me think that Trey knew about the date and
How do you think
maybe discussed it beforehand.
How do you think she even like got a hold of his uncle? Like how does that even happen? Like I understand
A
when,
dating app, Facebook,
but even that,
Instagram,
the coincidence
Twitter.
of all those things are no way. Like I feel like there's no way she coincidentally finds his uncle on a dating app after.
We need a backstory there.
You know what I mean? Gotta know how that happened because if I know how that happened, I can properly judge the situation because like if she like knew about it and maybe met him at like a Bachelor centric function, like that's fucking crazy. My opinion. But if she happenstance met him on a dating app, okay, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean, that's not her fault.
Fair. That's fair. But we'll see what happens. Go ahead, Trent.
Well, I was just gonna say, there's a lot of girls on that beach, and only one of them dated your uncle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the one that he wants to go
All
for.
right, then he can.
Does he want
Fran,
to go for
I
her?
stand with you.
Trey didn't show any interest in any of the other
Nobody.
women.
Does he want to go for her because she hooked up with his uncle? Does he have like a little bit of rivalry with the uncle? A little family
I'm okay with that.
tryst?
That I like. That angle
I
really
will
like.
also take
I'm
that
down
angle
for that
and I
too.
would
Like
still
we'll
support it.
we'll fight your uncle. Like
Now,
if we need
what
to fight him,
if-
like we'll fight him.
What if it comes out
Yeah. Yeah.
that they didn't just go on one date?
They were
actually-
engaged.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
they were.
actually were engaged, or
They have two kids.
To
Yes.
be married.
Yes.
They were
married.
engaged.
Yep.
Actually, no.
The wedding was called off for
They
COVID.
didn't end up getting.
He left her at the altar.
They didn't end up getting engaged, but they were very close to it. They had a very serious relationship, and they had a kid or two. And then
Lived together even.
all of a sudden, she falls in love with Trey.
Yep. Sees him in a family photo.
And Trey is so in love with her,
Good one.
and she's in love with Trey. And the uncle's like, I don't know, I can't even look. Then what do we do about it?
I love
This
it.
all comes
be
out. Do
completely
you
honest.
guys almost support it
I'll be
more?
completely honest,
100%.
I did not really follow that, but I think
No,
I
but
would.
then
I
it's
think
like,
I'm
but then
okay
it's like
with
it's
it.
they're Trey's stepkids, but also second cousins. Like
Yeah.
what?
I like it. I like it.
That sounds like some Jerry
I
Springer
like the
shit,
ba-
which I'm down for.
I like the backstory we created.
I love some drama.
Trey, they,
Almost engaged, not quite, but have a kid or two.
Perfect.
Yeah, that equals Trey's second cousins.
Trey and
I
Tay.
think.
It has a nice ring to it.
What does?
Trey and Tay. Just
Trey
we
and
shortened.
Tay.
We,
No,
you know,
I hope
we
it
say
works
take
out.
Sichuan
And
we shorten
I
it.
really like Trey. Like
I know
I
they're
love
already
Trey.
laughing, giggling, having a good time. All right, let's break down what couples we already seem to be locked in. Because like Well said, there was makeouts all over the place.
Yes.
Grocery store Joe and Serena had, uncomfortable kiss, but somehow he seemed to save it, I would say.
Yeah,
We can all agree we'll allow it.
Yes.
We'll
Yes. We'll allow it.
it.
for sure.
It was a cute uncomfortable. It was like
Yes.
whoop.
Connor.
He just wanted to make sure he got a good kiss.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Connor and Marissa.
Uh-huh.
Didn't see much about them, but they were kissing as well. Tammy and Aaron.
Ugh, Aaron.
What
Yes,
else did
Aaron.
we have
Demi and Kenny apparently.
on this
In the
episode
previews.
before
on
Demi
this episode.
showed up?
Sorry. I'm thinking about
Noah and Abigail.
Noah and
Noah and
Abigail.
Serena and Joe.
Serena and Joe.
Kelsey
Marissa
and
and
Mari and Kenny.
Mari and Kenny. Oh, yes. Okay. So Mari
Trey
and Kenny.
and Tasha.
Trey and Tasha.
Yeah, and then who are the people who Kelsey doesn't seem to have?
Kelsey looks like she's
date.
might be
She's
an early
struggling.
departure.
She's struggling.
Natasha,
she came in and she's like, I'll be more
not
cordial
sure.
today, or I'll be more social today.
Yeah.
She came in and I was like, girl, you got to be social minute one. Like
Right.
half this crew's already coupled up.
Yeah,
There's-
I think that the other girls, like, Deandra's there. There's, like you said, Kelsey, who are kind of watching all this go down. Like, holy shit, can another guy come down? But
yeah.
it ended up being Demi.
How do we feel about David Spade?
I'm indifferent. It was not bad. It was not good.
He seems pretty indifferent.
Yeah, like
he does seem pretty indifferent.
He doesn't seem excited to be there. I'll be honest.
It didn't fit as much as I thought it would.
Same.
He I thought at the beginning I was kind of like, oh, and then towards the end when he was like gossiping with Wells a little bit, I was like, okay, actually this is pretty funny. Like this is
there
cool.
were a couple jokes
I like
that
this
had me
casualness. I think, and I feel like, Fran, maybe you tweeted something like this about Wells. Wells should be the permanent host. He really should be a Paradise without question.
What are we doing
I think
at
that
this
is
point?
almost like a setup for Wells to be that. Like he's the
I know.
bartender, but David Spade like coming in and just kind of checking in, like, hey, what's going on here, whatever. And like Wells is the wealth of information. He knows all that's going on. He like supports everyone. He pays attention. It kind of feels like a good setup.
Is
for
David
Wells.
Spade married?
No.
No.
Because if not, I think he's gonna fuck Demi.
He might. He might.
He just might.
There was some energy there.
Yeah.
He just
Demi
might.
flirted with him right away.
I'm excited for Demi. Demi, I tweeted this out as well. Demi always understands the assignment. She's in there to fuck shit up. She said it out loud. You know, she knows that the producers ask her back every season so that she can fuck shit up. Like that's how she's making sure she gets this paycheck.
It's fantastic, and she does.
And
She does an amazing job. She does an amazing job.
Has just got to blow things up and not care about what's actually going to happen.
Because I think the contestants that are on right now, they're very much thinking about like, oh, am I going to get engaged at the end of this?
Yeah.
Like, let's couple up. When that is what it's about, but what it's also about is just make out with a bunch of people.
And Demi's done that all already.
Right, and just cause a ton of like they need to learn from what Demi is going to do, and what she's going to do is light the place on fire.
She's playing the game.
Exactly.
Yeah. She's playing the game. She's not looking for love.
Exactly. Rhea, would you like to read some questions in the YouTube chat?
How do we feel about a possible fight between Aaron and Thomas previewed? These two motherfuckers that we don't care about whatsoever are about to get into another pointless fight. Aaron, you do not run this beach, and Thomas, you're gonna end up with Becca because she is just. I don't know.
And then
Who was Ivan about
What? Well, I mean, we'll talk about it when it happens, but Becca's taste in men is just.
Becca's taste in men seems to be
seems
little to be desired. I'll say that about Becca. Also, Thomas sucks, and Aaron actually, I think Aaron might suck more than Thomas, only because we had more airtime of Aaron, and I can't fucking stand him. Like he's around all the time.
You know what's also going to be tough, and I'm already confused about is Aaron has 100% is going to talk about Thomas.
Yes.
So much that the fact that if Tammy likes Aaron, and then just goes and makes out with Thomas, ruthless on Tammy's part.
Unbelievable by Tammy.
100% knows how much Aaron hates that guy.
Definitely.
100%.
What girls do we think are going home first?
Ooh.
Kelsey.
I think as of right now, potentially Kelsey.
Yeah, potentially Kelsey, potentially Tara.
Yeah. Natasha seemed like maybe she didn't have someone in that moment.
I think that
there might be other guys.
Queen
that
Victoria they're gonna do whatever they can to keep her around. She didn't talk to anybody, but they're gonna do whatever they can to keep her around. But they're not gonna. Someone will get her. I feel like that will be a. Carl might pick her. Did you say before, Carl and Victoria? But I think honestly, or no, you're
right. You're right.
I think like someone random will pick her, or the producers will have them pick her because she's barely made a splash and she looks great. To be honest, she seems to be better on this season. They're gonna want to keep her.
Carl's gonna tell her to tell him. Carl, the producers are going to tell Carl to pick Victoria.
If Carl doesn't, it'll be somebody kind of random and equivalent to Carl. A random person will pick her. She's clearly not cultivating any relationships at this time.
Will Kenny be naked the whole season?
Oh Jesus!
No.
I hope not. It's annoying.
He'll put clothes back on, but I still don't Are we on the outside of a joke? Why is he naked? Is it?
I honestly, I'm with you, Fran, because
is that his thing? I don't remember him.
No, I don't remember that being a thing.
If Blake Moynes showed up naked, I would get it. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Am I missing something? Kenny on Claire and Tayshia's season, did he talk about loving being naked?
I don't remember him much at all.
I thought it maybe had somehow
Is it just
because
he looks really good right now?
You guys are saying it, I am also confused. I thought I must have missed something, but if not,
I just would love to know what that conversation was with the producers being you're gonna go in naked, and he being all right, what's the is there a reasoning behind that?
Yeah, what's the deal?
They're nah, man, you just got a good body, you're going in naked.
Was Connor B making out with somebody?
Yes, Marissa.
I don't know Marissa. Why don't I remember
She's from
Marissa?
Peter's
was on
season,
Peter's season.
Which is an issue. I've found in watching this, we haven't had Paradise in 2 years.
Yeah.
Since
people are saying pictures of Kenny naked went viral.
Wow.
Oh, well.
Okay, certainly missed that.
Did they go that viral? Because I didn't see them.
People are saying nude modeling. Yeah, wait, how does something go viral in the Bachelor universe
What
but none of us
an
saw it?
incredible move by the producers to exploit Kenny's nude modeling
Interesting.
when all of us did not know that he was a nude model. So they just wanted everybody to know.
Yeah, like
He's-
is
a nude
Kenny
model.
wanting us to know that, like, maybe it didn't go viral enough, and
Was
he's like,
he
hey,
in
Let me
Playgirl?
tell you,
like, hey,
it did not reach this
No.
panel.
I
I did
almost
not.
think
I
that
did
Kenny
not know
went in.
Kenny was a nude model.
I almost think that Kenny went in and everybody was like, what do you want your like intro to be? What do you want your shtick to be? And he was like, well, I did go viral, like having
Oh.
nude photos of me.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness gracious!
Oh.
Turn it to me. I can't quite see. His dick's out? Oh no, his dick is blurred.
It's
His
blurred.
dick
Well,
is
it
blurred.
is here, but there's ones not blurred.
His
This
dick is
blurred on
blurred.
this.
I know, but-
Bachelorettes.
Yeah, I mean,
What? He's holding a chicken.
Holding a chicken.
A
Okay.
cock,
All
one
right.
might say.
A cock. I was
Oh,
like,
that's right. Hell yeah.
Oh, this show's
cock next
R-rated,
to a
ladies and
cock.
gentlemen. Don't
Okay.
you worry.
All right, so there
This
you go.
is like Cartoon
There we
Network,
go.
Adult Swim.
honestly, that's
All right.
Okay.
That was
I-
Let's do some roses.
I'm
I've
sorry.
never-
To be
I've
honest,
never
I'm
seen
sorry
that.
I asked everyone.
Never seen that in my life. Definitely didn't.
Did
like,
not
go
know that was a
viral.
thing. I really did not.
No,
I really
let's-
did not.
Let's be.
Oh.
Oh,
All right, we're gonna cut some
graphics.
stems, give
Rose
out some
cut, some cut.
roses. Rhea, why don't you start? Because I feel like we all know where your rose is going tonight.
My rose is obviously going to sweet, sweet grocery store Joe. And I'm cutting Brendan's rose because I didn't like how you guys put them in competition with each other.
Wow. Well, you
Done.
just made the competition even worse by
Well,
cutting his stem.
But
Yeah.
then Joe won the competition.
Yeah.
So
Boy, I didn't think about this at all.
I forgot we did this.
No,
Yeah.
I know that we do it, but
this whole thing that we
You
do
remember that we do
on
it.
the
yeah.
show,
Yeah,
I
no.
think it's called Cutting Stems.
there was such
Yeah,
a
yeah.
long break between the Bachelorette and the Bachelor in Paradise.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just couldn't-
It's hard
Yeah.
to remember what we do.
I'm gonna
yeah.
let you go first if you have yours.
Ooh.
Wow,
Mm.
so chivalrous, as
That
though
is-
the ladies could not
that is
pronounce
chivalrous.
Chivalrous.
That is chivalrous. Okay, I can. All right. I'll.
Sorry.
I'm gonna give a half Z rose. Half my rose goes to this new set. I love it very much. I'm very obsessed with it. It's a little bit of a
sweet
cop
of
out,
you.
but I like it very much.
That is
very
nice.
obsessed. The other half goes to Demi, who I love. Love that she came in to fuck shit up. Very down with her.
Understands the
I love how
assignment.
she likes to cause drama and cause problems. Love her. Obsessed with her. My stem cut goes to. Honestly, I'm gonna go Aaron. I just can't stand him. I just hate him. I think he's annoying as shit.
Fair.
I think he was so annoying on Katie's season, and he was like painted as this guy who like was the voice of reason and got so many people voted off and like all this shit, and everybody listened to him for literally no reason. He's like a whiny bitch, and I can't stand him. So cut his stem.
Brent.
Okay. I'm gonna give my rose to Wells because
Oh,
I just really
Well
like
deserved.
Wells. Every time I see Wells, I just
Well deserved.
yeah, it's
He
comfort.
does a great job.
He really
so
does.
He does a
good.
great job.
He does
He's
a
so good.
great job.
Yep.
Yes.
And then a stem cut. Woo!
Ooh-wee.
Oh boy. Ooh. You
you gonna
know,
do?
I don't know. You know what the thing that made me the most mad tonight was the horror movie commercial that is advertising on Bachelor in Paradise.
It's like a night of strangers
It's
or a stranger in the night.
Night House.
Night House. Yeah.
And they
It's a
just
movie
they
coming out.
spring it on you, and I didn't know that it was coming. It used to be the Good Doctor were the commercials that we would get,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
were far better. And horror movie commercials, I
Now
can't.
we just get the ultimate surfer being shoved down our
Yeah.
throats.
That as well.
Jesus.
I just don't horror movie commercials when I don't see them coming. Like I'm not a horror movie guy.
Yeah.
So I don't like that. So I'm cutting the stem of the horror movie commercials.
Okay.
The stretch, but we
Brave
will
of
accept
you.
it.
I don't know. I
Brave,
really
brave.
don't know else. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm doing a little combo this evening. I will be giving my rose to Trey
Mm-hmm. You're crazy.
and cutting the stem of Trey's uncle because
Damn!
Trey's uncle just got cuffed by Trey on television.
Cut
I
it.
really like that
Cut
one.
it.
It's
I
just
really like
That's a
that
good
one.
one.
like-
You fucking hate Trey's uncle, and I love it.
No, I just think that Trey had the balls to be like, I don't give a shit that my uncle
Yes,
is.
yeah, you have no respect for Trey's uncle,
No
and it's
respect.
awesome.
And she
was
also
great.
straight up was like, Trey's a better kisser than
You-
Trey's uncle. She
I
said
mean-
it.
You know what? The balls on Trey, like just dragging on
Yeah.
the ground.
I know,
that
right?
He's like, my uncle took this bitch on a date, and I'm still gonna fuck her.
Yeah, he's like, fuck my uncle. Like, who's,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
my family who? Like,
He
literally.
feels so devoted that he's like, I don't care about family.
Has
I'm
to
gonna
date
love
her.
this woman.
Yep.
And
Don't
that's
ditch him.
dedication. So you know
Exactly.
what? We love you, Trey.
They're gonna break up next week.
Yeah, so they're gonna stop making out and like literally
I'm
next
going to be
week.
sad because I really am hoping this goes for a few episodes. I'm holding on to this tight, honestly. I would like to continue to talk about this.
I want to jump on your train with it.
Thank
I
you.
want
I'm bored.
I want to have one leg on the grocery store Joe train and one leg on this one.
Yep, perfect.
And just be split in the
Those are good
middle,
trains.
riding along.
I wanna be on-
Perfect.
well, grocery store. I'll chill on the Joe train.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're all in the grocery store, Joe.
Yeah,
no,
we're all on it.
It
We're all
really
on it.
is.
Yeah.
I think that wraps
From
it
the conductor.
up.
Yeah. Boop boop.
That wraps it up for our first week of Bachelor in Paradise. Thank you to everyone who put together this beautiful set. We love it so much. We will be back. I know that my scheduling
We love you, Owens.
last week, I did not know what
When
I was
does the
talking
show
about.
air? When does
Oh,
it
yeah,
air?
we don't-
When does
know.
the show air?
When does the show air?
Great
Next week,
question.
I am 90% sure
Yeah.
that it is on Monday and Tuesday night, and we will be on Cutting Stems Tuesday night for both episodes. So we will see you all then, and make sure you get your Owens mixer so you can drink along with us.